The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the... Houston ready to boot it deep and get this game going. On the run from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Arizona's offense will take the field first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanized.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
The Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Mack. It's complete to the left. Pulled down for the tackle. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Arizona moving the ball quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run it from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down and run. Quarterback gets past the marker. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. A little release to the back. The ball is out behind the line. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Harrell. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking for a gap, it's Payne. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. He gets the 1st one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job.
And the he gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
Well, one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Arizona runs out the punt tee. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. The Houston offense comes onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Snap from the gun on third down. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Houston will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking for a man, it's Mack. Right on the money. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Back to pass. Connection to the right. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. And the Wildcats have this offense rolling. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. He's got it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the grab on the left. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. From the shotgun, the inside give. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. The Wildcats can really attack on this second and short. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Couldn't find his man last time. Now they'll have to convert 3rd and 4. Back to throw, it's Mack. Finds his target down the middle. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. And the Wildcats started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to run for it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown, Wildcats. Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, rivalry game in the SEC. Of course, that's almost redundant in that league, but check this out. Texas A&M found a way to pick up the W, and a win is a win, but this was not the type of convincing victory they've gotten used to in College Station. Each week in the SEC, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out today again, guys, with another big team taking one on the chin.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Creates a little space, and he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well give it to him again. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Makes the catch. It's Thurman. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. It'll be a draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Gets the back moving. 3rd down play from the gun. Catch in the middle, it's Durr. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he was able to get away from 1 tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground. You can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Unloads to the wideout. He makes the catch. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. Wants to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Touchdown, Cougars. Fit it in the window for the score.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Gonna take a shot. Caught at the 25. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats!
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Caught behind the line. It's Payne. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. They're working that left side. The offense will quickly use the timeout. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Durr. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. To the air on first down. Got the quick pass. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Cougars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Got it in the middle. It's Durr. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Durr. They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Working that left side now. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Wants to throw on 3rd down. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week he was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants, how he wants.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Makes the grab. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Scanning the field, it's Mack. Going for it all. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say this has been a fun watch so far in Tucson. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Arizona Stadium.
Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. The pull and throw off the RPO. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. And the 3rd down pass is knocked away by the D. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
Nice move to keep running. They'll mark it down, and that'll be enough for an Arizona 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Quarterback on the keeper. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The give to the back. Breaks into the open. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a 1st down. Right back to the well. Quick spin on the run. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Arizona. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Cal has had almost no answers today, and when they've had them, that other sideline has changed the questions. A puzzling performance in Berkeley. They're trailing by 25 to Florida State. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Finds a spot in the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. The Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. It's a draw. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. They go to the draw, fighting off the defender. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Got a man. It's Dickey. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. They've already picked up a couple of 1st downs on this possession. Now they'll snap it from their own 35. Nice move to keep running. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Cougars can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, running back gets the give. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Tune in to the Ocho, 8th play of the drive coming up. They'll ride the hot hand. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Cougars pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Thurman. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Caught in the backfield, it's Sticky. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll try to get it through the air, using his feet to buy time. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Cougars had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Grabbed behind the line. It's Dickey. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal?
Neutral zone action. Defense.
Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. They'll go to the fullback. Tried to keep those big legs churning, but he'll be stopped for a loss. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Houston! Quick strike through the air for the score. So they get that score that they so desperately needed, and now they've got a chance to pull this one out.
Defense has got to give them a chance. The defense needs to get the ball back to them quickly so they can march down the field and try and score and narrow the gap again. This offense, they have the playmakers to come back and win this football game. They're going to need some help from the defense.
PAT unit on the field. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So that was a lengthy 17-play drive, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Working the middle. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. To the air, it's Mack. Fires to the tight end.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Makes the grab. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50.
And that's in Arizona.
They just keep firing. He makes the grab. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
You know know, it's interesting. At this point of the game, with the lead in the fourth quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball, and because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it. 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the fourth quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on first down. Better job on second down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now the offense tries to punch it in on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense going all in to stop the run. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. Scores on the sneak. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth.
Houston, 14.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Pressure coming. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Under fire.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it on. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
Quarterback gets sacked at his own 2-yard line. Give the defense a ton of credit. They were going for the safety, and they almost got it. Great effort up front by the D.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. He'll heave it deep. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. They'll try to pass their way in. And they can't punch it in with a first down run, and the defense has one stop. On second and goal, he gets another chance. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona! The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11.
When you've got a losing skid, there's nothing like some good old home cooking. They came back home, and they have played an outstanding game. And let's give this crowd a helmet sticker. They've been so loud. You know they've impacted this game, and that's the beauty of college football, helping their team get back in the win column.
And he makes the extra point.
35. Houston, 14.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Now on first down from the 28. Looking to throw on first down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And when I got a stud quarterback like they do, I'm going to protect him. I'm going to make sure that I keep him upright because he can do some serious damage. But this defense applying pressure and applying the hammer in this football game.
Houston wants to play fast. Back to pass on second down. Complete to the left. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs.
And there's no quit in this team. Obviously, they're trailing late in the game, but they're trying to make it happen. We've seen two big plays now, back-to-back. They're putting pressure on this defense.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Harrell. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Makes the grab down the middle. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They'll go to the air on third and short. Punts it out of the air. They'll stop him right there, but it is enough for a Houston first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw it again. He's got it and still on his feet. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. First and goal now for Houston as they try to get it in. They want to throw it. He wants it all. Touchdown, Cougars! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Notre Dame notched a victory in enemy territory, and though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win away from South Bend is worth its weight in gold for the Golden Domers. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one, Sounds. Turning it on! He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. They want that clock to run. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Looking to throw, it's Mack. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Arizona. And they take it in for 6 more points. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth.
Houston, 21.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Finds his tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Wants to fire on second down. Here's a throw downfield late. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
On the play. Good enough for a first down.
Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Durr. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Houston going up tempo.
A pickup of 8. Second down coming up.
They're looking to throw on second and short. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Durr. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. He spikes it. Clock stops as they try to rally late. So now it's second and long.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Wants to go up top. Unleashes one deep. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's third and long. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And it's complete at the 6. Defense right there, but now they're backed up with a goal-to-go situation. Got to get everybody to the line and spike it to stop the clock. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Back to pass. Bringing the heat. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs.